Okay, so that'll be fine. Today we're building this. This is. I'll give me a second. Alright, yeah, so today we're building this. This is Figure Standard. Oh, does it Namco Bandai? Weird. Oh, it is. Bandai Namco. I thought it was missing a logo. Yeah, it's a kit from 2023, which is very recent, so it's like, it says new spec version, so this is like the latest and the best, I suppose. Yeah, so this is a Figure Standard of Vegeta. So, or Vegeta in Japanese. So it is from the I'm guessing the Cell era, even though the kit is from 2023. Well, that is a reissue, like a update to it. I was missing this kit, so this character, so I figure why not, let's get it. And yeah, we're gonna build this. This is yes, Figure Standard Dragon Ball. They have a bunch of those. Interestingly, I do have some runners from a Krillin kit that seem to have like Vegeta parts to it. So I'm wondering like if they fit here or if it's completely different. It's supposed to be a new spec, I don't know. Muscle build-up system plus, it says. Plus. Guess you paid a little extra on the subscription or something. Hey, Super RC, how you doing? Good to have you. Oh, interestingly, last time I built a one-handed kit. It was a mobile suit with only one arm. I don't know why. That's random. But yeah, hello and welcome. So, yeah, so we're building this today. This is Vegeta, and yeah, hopefully it should be fun. I mean, like, the faces like seem fairly detailed compared to the anime. Like the anime is a bit more flat than this, I guess. This is like very furrowed brow here. This Widow's Peak is, as always, very pointy. I mean, yeah, everybody, I guess growing up, you're like, when you watch it as a kid, you're like, hey, Son Goku, and then you grow up, you're like, yeah, Vegeta wasn't wrong. All that wrong. But yeah, it's just a figurized kit. It's basically a action figure that you build yourself for the most part. Although you would have to like kind of glue some pieces together to make it more solid. What is that? Number tags on the Dragon Balls. Well, I'm trying to be fancy now. Snap apart the... Wait a minute. It says 15 plus here. If we're snapping apart runners, I'm a bit worried that it might be a bit simplistic. Like an SD kit or like something like that, but... the image has not been painted, so... yeah. Alright. The box is a bit shiny for some reason. I'm not sure why it's like a little holographic. I'm not sure. It's a bit weird. It's not the usual glossy. It's a little different. I'm not sure that's on purpose or if it's just different. Anyway, it seems we have like 4 faces, so we're gonna see, and you can apparently fold his arm. That's important. A very important feature there. You can fold his arm. Otherwise, you can't have Vegeta without folding arms and scowling, of course. So yeah, it seems to be. That's about it around the box. So we're gonna open this up and take a look inside. If it will open. It's kind of stuck now. Okay. Well, that doesn't bode well. There we go. Okay. So, good old high-grade instruction scroll here. A scroll of instructions. That's okay. Why? Okay, fine. I thought you had gone above. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that how 6 was? I think 6 was used to be a hexagon. And 5 even just like a pentagon? Wait. Have they always been like this? Like here, like, this used to be a hexagon, I thought, like the pattern. Not a pentagon one in the middle. Yeah, maybe remembering wrong, but yeah, it seems like you can like separate those like easier, have an easier time like figuring out which. Wait, gather the 7 Dragon Balls to build. What are you trying here? What are we going for here? This is weird. I probably should have gotten like an older version of this. They'd probably be a bit more serious about this. Okay, I guess this is not gonna work. Like, I do have like I mentioned I have a Krillin kit with, seemed to have like a few extra parts which seemed to be from a Vegeta face. But I don't think that those will fit on there. They don't seem to be exactly the same. So we'll see how this goes. I'm gonna try to find that. I think I still have it somewhere nearby. So I might do a little comparison when we're done. Let's get these out. Actually, just give me a second. All right. Yeah. So, hold up. What's going on here? All right. Let's keep going. Oh, some parts fell off, so yeah, it's important to like verify that you have all the parts, even if it's a Bandai kit, and you kind of trust them. But just make sure. Like sometimes in transport, some pieces will fall off, and you may toss the plastic bag out the way and end up discarding a very important part. This is a kit from 2023, as mentioned. Oh, Vegeta butts. That's interesting. Yeah, it's a kit from 23. This Dragon Ball is from the early 90s. Well, late 80s, early... No, not really. Like, mid-80s, I guess. Well, like, yeah, late 80s, latter half of the 80s. So basically that's where it's from. Like, this appears to be, like, from the Cell arc. So... Is that his neck? That can't be his neck. Is it that thick? No, that's not his neck. The heck are those? Oh, feet. Okay, fine. They do have like massive necks, but that's a bit large for a neck. And it is very, very bright. Did not notice this. What's up with the exposure? There we go. And alright, so yeah, very guy has gloves, I don't know what he's doing here. Air quotes, maybe. We got air quotes or some kind of like finger of death move. Yeah, you got lots of hands. So that's like way more hands than we got with the previous figurized kits. And the foot here has like, well, he's basically wearing socks. They don't really have heels. Well, they do. Hold on, they do. What the heck? I thought they never didn't. It was just like socks essentially as he's wearing. He's wearing tights and socks, so it's a weird fashion choice there. Not a lot of runners, oddly enough. I'm kind of expecting to have more runners. I built the Cell one recently, which I also think was somewhat of a recent kit. Yeah, there's very few parts, oddly enough. They do have... I don't know why I say collect the Dragon Balls. I know why some of them have 2, some of them have... Is there a purpose to this? Oh, I see. So, if I do this... So basically I have G7 and G2, so I just like... Oh, I see. Alright, so basically you kind of separate them. It seems, maybe. So this is 4, this is 5, 7 in a pile, I guess. This is 2. I might not care as much about this. So basically, that's an interesting way of doing things. So you separate them out. And this is 1. Okay, so we'll just look for... This is 4. Okay, that's an interesting way of doing things. So yeah, all the runners have this here, like a little... They have a letter, but they also have a Dragon Ball, I guess you could say. So... the idea here, except this one doesn't have... I'm just gonna get you out. These don't have... This is the hands, I guess. They're like special, separate things. But these are B number 7s. So if I put them on the 7... Nope, that's 5. This is 1. And we do get a little standard figurize, more or less standard figurize stand there that we can assemble. But I usually don't assemble these. I just... Oh, one of them fell off already. Yeah. There's some issues with this, I guess. Transport was a bit rough, it seems. Transport's getting rougher and rougher. I guess because of shrinkflation or something. This is 5. Could you put it in a pentagon? What's up with that? 7 hands. 1, 5, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. So basically, you just separate them into piles of whatever the hell you're building here. This is 7, I think. So 2 7s here, all the way there. This is 4 and this is 5. So 4 and 5. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3. Wait, that's up for free? A free is the waist is like very, very small, so basically that's all you need. So yeah, it's an interesting way of separating out the various sections. So kind of like seems interesting. Like it would be nice if like this was applied to gunpla and stuff, like other stuff. That's like not a bad idea. Thought it was a bit of a gimmick, but yeah, it's nice. So you can like break up the kits into different parts, different piles essentially of runners, and you could nip the whole thing off. And then wait, hold on. Shouldn't I have stickers? Where's my stickers? Hold up now. So let's see. No stickers? Oh, I guess no stickers. No stickers. No stickers. No stickers. No stickers. Look at that. Interesting. They are on the gates though. It says. I imagine there may be some undergates here and there, but there are no stickers. Fascinating. So this whole thing is for the head. So we start with the head. You need runners, 1 star. So collect your Dragon Balls, get yours. I don't know what the hell. Hello Marcel, how you doing? Today we're building Vegeta. And an interesting kit here. A little bit different. Okay, so we just get, assuming we did this right, so you just get all these parts off. Should probably not nip so close to the ear, because if you're nipping, very fine detail, you want to leave a little extra. Yeah, this I do have. Hold on, I'll need to go try to find that runner. Just give me a second there. Just give me a second. Yeah, it's a big angry foreman, man. So I had this kit, which clearly this is Vegeta. I think this is an extra parts that I had from a Krillin Figurized kit. So these I think are. I don't think this is. Hold up, is this Vegeta? That can't be, because he would have. It looks like Vegeta. Or it could be. Son Gohan? Who is this anyway? Dragon Ball. Not Vegeta. No. And you get better at reading katakana, but I don't know who this is. I don't think that's Vegeta. Well, that might be, but I thought it was, but I don't know who this is. And it has like, it might be Sungwon. Oh, wait, young Sungwon from Cell, potentially. Yeah, that might be him. We got some extra. Never mind. So basically, they even though it's this kid is from 2023, and they're still issuing kits from the Cell era, which was from 25 years ago. They're just making kits from that era. That's no, I don't know if it's nostalgia even at this point. He's frowning. There's no other, like, all his expressions are frowns. These are, I say they're different, but it's all exactly frowns. And despite this being from 2023, it doesn't use those. Well, I guess it wouldn't make sense. They're the tempo print style. And this one's weird. Very small. Like tempo print seems to be like very, like the thing they do now for anime faces, because you can just print directly the face onto the plastic, and it will not fade or get, well, it might get scratched, but it won't fade from manipulation. Whereas these are pure plastic, and the plastic is kind of soft, as is not unusual for figurized kits, because they are trying to like mimic organic shapes. We had similar problem. Well, it was kind of a problem with the Cell kit. Hello, John Ventura, how you doing? Today we're building Angry Forehead Man. Well, big forehead. Small man with big forehead. He's mostly forehead. It's a kit from 2023 of a character from a show from 1990, I'm gonna say 1992, 1991. I feel like, yes, Cell was like very long time ago, like 92, 93. I remember watching that like when it came out. Watched it in French. Because France had not exactly simulcast, but it followed, like France has a much closer relationship to Japan in terms of cultural, especially anime exchange, that they've had anime for like at least a decade before the US. Well, it was still like kind of underground in the US, and people were doing like, at least that's what I'm told, they were doing fan dubs. Why? I don't know. But they were doing stuff like that. Just people on their own time recording lines for a show in Japanese. Alright, so we got all these because that's Dragon Ball #1. All of these become the head. And where did it go? There we are. It is very soft. It's similar material to Witch of Mercury kits, which is like a little bit crumbly, I guess, plastic. So it files very easily, but it also kind of crumbles a little bit. It is scratched a bit more easily. Usually, like the plastic is a little harder, so you can like it will, if you file very gently without applying pressure, you can get the nubs out and still not damage the surrounding details too much. So this one, I think the part kind of broke off in the transport. So this probably should do the eyes first. So these are all, I didn't even look at the numbers. There's some interesting literature here, some interesting details about the neck, the chest, and all that. Like the articulations are simplified, but apparently they perform better. They have greater range of motion, so something to look forward to there. Just gently get the ear without damaging it. Make sure we get all of these. Very angry man. Very, very angry. It's even angrier than before. It's like increasing levels of angriness. Like happy angry, angry, angrier, angriest, like yelling. I need to get trunks too. I wonder if this is Bullman Chi-Chi. That's the problem. You like buy one kit, you realize there's a bunch more in the series, and then you start like, yeah, I need to complete the thing, and then you end up with like hundreds of unfinished kits and a huge backlog. Okay, I need to like keep track of what I'm doing here, so this is actually inside. Alright, so let's try this. So let's sort these parts a bit. So one of them is the mouth. There's two of them which are closed, so we only have the eyes. So, and these are internal, so should be okay. Very small nubs. Plastic is kind of soft, so you gotta be very careful. Okay, let's see which one fits on here. The slots, they are match, so you shouldn't have any trouble figuring out which one goes where. Just press that in there. There you go. Very nice, very tight fit, except now that I'm seeing this, I see like a little defect there. A bit of fuzz, I don't know where that came from. Okay, so let's pop that back out just to make sure this here is, there's a nub there. Tiny part, I don't know how to hold this. I'll just like file very gently to make sure you don't like break this in half next by accident. Does that even get it? I don't know. It's starting to like go down another rabbit hole, as if I don't have enough rabbit holes I'm in right now of thinking about getting all the Dragon Ball figurized kit just to get like the full cast. There's like some very old ones. There's master grade ones, I think, figurized kits, which do not look at all. Oh, there we go. That's a bit better. It was like a little gap here. There's like master grade kits of figurized kit, which really don't. They look a bit weird. Yeah, I need. Hello, Kid Robot. Yeah, I need Gohan to. Thinking about getting Gohan too. I think these are smiling eyes. I'm assuming these are smiling eyes because they feel smiley. So I'm gonna put them on the smiling face. See if it fits. It does. Look at his face. We had Smug Cell the other day. Now we have Smug Vegeta. And they're gonna make a nice pair. Very nice. It's like nice how the like the eye outline there, like a little line there, that's actually a gap between the eye and the side there. It's like illusion of like a line, like a panel line, like a. It's a very nice little thing. Let's make sure this little nub here doesn't cause problems down the road. Okay, let's get this one. Oh, let's get the less yelly face. Slightly angry face. I guess it would be this one. Again, the it only fits a certain way because all the pegs and holes are kind of designed to only go one way, so not this guy, this guy. Again, kind of a little bit of a difficult part to file. Gently, gently, just get that one nub. Want that flat so it doesn't create a weird gap. I mean, it's not that it's going to be very visible. Even from a distance. Well, even up close, I mean. But I'll know it's there. Alright. Now, where are your eyebrows? I'm assuming, nope. It's a different shape L for connecting, so you just match the shape there, so there we go. Oh, I forgot to turn the lights on. Okay. I'm getting serious now. Ah, yeah. No. He spotted Trunks up to some shenanigans, so he's not very happy about it. Look at these faces. This is like 2D characters. Become 3D. So nice. Let's keep going. So what's the no? That's the yelliest face. So let's go with the. It's like the 4 moods of Vegeta there. So you are probably this one. I haven't looked at the instructions at all since we started. I probably should at some point, I feel. Again, kind of have a difficult filing situation there, so let's see, this one seems a bit different. No, it is the same. There's no tongue in this thing? Oh, he's... okay. There's absolutely no stickers and no painting at all required, so this is not a... this is like interesting, like, yeah. I guess it's a bit difficult to do this for every single kit. But like, nice job on this one. I don't think painting will be required. I hope not. Well, Vegeta has a simple color scheme. It's like, I don't know. Yeah, you basically, like, these are all his colors basically. Blue, yellow, well, I guess tan, beige, straps, white. That's pretty much it. That's his uniform. As most people grow up, I think Vegeta becomes their, well, adult. Like, it's, you relate more to Vegeta. You had to put up with some bullshit. You think about it. He's just trying to be a prince. His planet got blown up. Trying to lead his people. He's like 5 years old or 3 years old, however old he was. Not this one, this one. These parts fit very, very nicely together. They're all very snug and very, they just connect so smoothly. Look at this guy. The 3 seasons of Vegeta so far. Now final. Oh, still I need to do the hair. Luckily the hair, well, the hair is a bit pointy but not too stabby. That's an improvement. We've dealt with very pointy stabby hair. This isn't pointy or stabby. Not too stabby. Yeah, it's not stabby at all. That is acceptable. Okay. More eyes there. Just get this nub flat before we continue. And we also need this little thing, which is a tongue, and so tiny here. You actually need to file a nub to make it a curve. Hopefully we don't damage this. Okay, that did something. And we need to try to get that in there without dropping it. Which we managed. There we go. Not too bad. Wow. A little less sharp than I would have liked. And then you push the whole thing in there. Oh, his nose just stabbed my finger. Oh, that was interesting. Try another snub in case it becomes a problem. There we go. The 4 seasons of Vegeta. Very nice. Let's do the actual hair now, because so we need all these. I'm not even going to bother with the numbers because they're not that complicated. It's basically because the runners are already broken up into sections to match the part that you're building. so you don't really need to. It's a much easier task. Okay, so this one looks like, okay, well, fine, A17, and then A11 seems to be this thing. Just make sure you get all. Oh, that's nice. It seems like the gates were all attached on the peg, so it doesn't even leave any kind of thing you need to clean on the outside. Except, before we do that, let me just, because these seems to be a bit huggy kind of stuff there, so I'm just gonna pre-drill that a little bit, just a little bit, and just put that back here. There we go, nice and smooth. And then we need this guy into this somewhere. Okay, like so. With this part pointing that way, that one this way, this one that way. Just file a little bit. Any nub, not entirely necessary. And then we need A10. Just a little bit of a file here. Just make sure. Oh, I spoke too soon, I guess. Do you have something on the outside? Need a number 2. Just a very slight. And A9, which is this guy. Yeah, the plastic is soft. It's meant to be hair, so it's a bit. I'm not sure how they do it, but yeah, it's like less dense than usual. Alright, so that, and that was A9, and then you turn the part, it says, and then you find A16, which is this one. Is that a nub? I can't tell. Oh, it is. Hopefully that'll be fine. Just this image and connect that there. There we go. Not bad. And where does this go? Oh, well then. That was... Let's just pop that out on this side. So apparently we're supposed to put that on. No, that doesn't make sense. Where do you go? Okay. It's like not even visible from the outside, so what the... Which one? This one. And this one. Do I even use that yet? Where do you even go? So we got this guy and that guy, so now... Oh, you go on the back. That's why we're missing that. So it wasn't... Okay. So that goes on the back. And then you put this side thing there. Alright, so then finally surprising in Dragon Ball kits aren't very... They don't make very popular live streams. It's like always very few people watching. But I don't care for the... Okay. So always like... Well, if I do like a Xeon kit, usually you have more people showing up. Some old Gundam kit. Okay, so now what? That goes there. And finally the Widow's Peak, or not. Alright, and then you build the faces, which we did already. So, the thing about the instructions, I feel like that was, I've seen another Figurized kit or something, like it's like goes into multiple sheets across, so I think I saw that on like Ariel. Or some Witch from Mercury kit, which might be the new pattern or way of doing things. Instead of like one sheet being like the instruction and you can fold it, you have to like spread out the whole scroll and like follow along. Otherwise you get confused and like we missed a few dozen steps. But yeah, so here done. Probably needs a bit of touch up here and there just to get those stress lines out. Make it a little shiny, I guess. It's not too bad. Has some dandruff, I guess. Let's get that out. Alright, so we got the hair. The problem now is you have to put the face before you put the other hair, well, the last piece of the hair, which is not unusual for Figurized kit. I think like Cell kit did it a bit better, where you could just slide the face in and out without too much effort. Let's go with the smiley face for now. And you pop that on there, just like so. Get your widow's peak, and you figure out what the... Alright. Like so ish. Alright, no, wait. I'm missing something here. Ah, yes, this thing. Okay, that makes more sense. So just carve out some of those nubs. File them, carve them out. Just get rid of them. I think this might be more practical for the softness of plastic. You don't need files. Although, you need to be very careful not to gouge. Yeah, maybe not. Okay. Just like a final pass to get rid of all those like shavings that seem to stick. Just pop these together. Oh, other way around, I guess. Probably needs a little bit of cement to just get all that nice and lined up. Alright then that goes there. There we go, Vegeta head. Took a minute. A whole freaking hour. I'll put the other faces there for now. It's a nice head. Alright, then runners 2, that becomes the chest. So, again, because all the runners have like this little indication here, makes it much simpler to locate which sections go together, so you don't have to waste any time really, you just get the parts quickly. Nicely that it's also nice that the seems like most of the gates connect to surfaces that are going to be hidden. You know, it's like it's all on the kind of peg there and on the back of the part, so it's not exposed. You know, to scroll. Oh wait, right arm? I'm not gonna do the right arm right now. I'm gonna do this one. So you can pick and choose, I guess, which section. I guess this is what we're doing. The number 2, the body. what we're doing. Yeah, all the gates are on areas. Look at that. Already crossed hands. Because that's so Vegeta, so it had to be. They give you hands that are already crossed together. Arms that are crossed together. It's a very nicely designed kit. Simple, but nicely designed. Well, the world's already quite messed up, so we don't really need more suffering. I think that's the way things are going. Well, at least that's the idea I'm going for. Okay, so there. And this one. And those various straps and what have yous. So this seems to be a very large nub. There's one double lip. Alright. Let's get this one cleaned up a little bit, though. It's a bit. Well, we'll see if that was too much. Okay, let's look at the chest. So F1. Which are these? Oh, that's the spine. Okay. Just a little clean here, just because, I mean, it's internal parts, but still. So F1, F4, which is... Could it be something else that I missed? What the... Also need this. Should be on here somewhere. We got this, we got that. That can't be it. No, that is it. Okay, that is it. This is F4. Goes in there. And this is F5. Goes so like that, goes like this, and like so. F7 and F2. Let's check around. Seems fine. Alright, so take a look. Looks like this. Yep, that's about right. Like so. Do the same on the other side. It's F7 and F3. Take this thing, you pop those onto there. Carefully, don't press too hard. It's very soft plastic, so it could break if you're not careful. Okay, and then F6 on top of that. Wow, okay, those are just stress lines. That's blue enough. A bit too blue, but close enough. Hides all these little stress lines there. Alright, so this contraption, you put F6 onto there. So it's like this way, and hey, look at that. Does this need to go all the way in? I don't know. Seems like it's fine. Alright. Then F8. I mean, the gates are kind of hidden, so it should be okay. So then you pop that on there, pop that in the back. There we go. That's F8 and then C4, which is this part here. Get these nubs out carefully, not break this little structure there. And get all the very minor nubs out. Alright, so then add G5 to C4 as expected, like so, and that just goes in the back. It's nice like to give you a little strip there. Other variation probably just have given you a sticker, but I mean figure-eyed kit usually go a little extra. So that goes there. And then on the front C6. Wait, isn't that? Nope, it's all white. I thought those were different colors, but no. Some of the blue is kind of left on the file, it's kind of transferring a little bit. It's similar problem with like red colors. They will sometimes kind of transfer onto different parts. But doesn't that continue? Or I guess not. Alright, so that's C6, and then with G3 and G4. Which go like so. G3 here and G4 there. It's basically wearing a space wife beater. That's his favorite outfit. It's always like in tank tops. Not too bad. Fit nicely. Alright, and then we take A2, which is this guy. A2 and A1 onto here. Not quite as massive a neck as Son Goku. We shall compare. I mean, they are somewhat older kits, but still very nice. Alright, got the neck, and then we do the abdomen here, C1, C2, and C3. This goes in there. And that goes onto there. Just take care of those nubs as you go along. And why not? Just a little twist in there. Okay. Just at the entrance. Okay, so then that goes onto there. Like so. Very nice and smooth. G1 and G2. Okay, this is a large. No, not large, but kind of protruding a bit here. Snub. Okay. And like so, and then G2. This is a very nice music hit. I feel like I'm playing Monster Hunter Rise. Not Rise, Wilds. It's like easier. It's like, well, not exactly handholdy, but it's easier. Alright, so I'm not sure what this is for, but I guess to avoid like spinning. So it doesn't like spin out like full 360, so this little thing here prevents it by hitting on the sides. Then just connect that to here, so you get, well, that's a bit weird. Oh, I guess to not go too far out too. Yeah, that's it'll need a little bit of glue, because if you push it too hard, it'll like separate the top part. Yeah, chest, well, body. At least the top. Done. What are these for? Oh, right, the arms. So let's just put those together. That's for later. Yep. I'll keep that here for now. It's gonna look nice. Oh, it's this way. No, it's this way. Wait. This way. It like fits against his chest, so it's like necessary pose. Alright, so we need the body. Now we're gonna do number 4, which is arms. And what is number 5? 5 is left arm. There's one less runner here. Huh. Well, I'm gonna get these as well while we're here. He wears white gloves like a magician. Now that's how like he does jazz hands, I guess. Yeah, quotes. You get lots of options for the hands here. Vegeta knows, she knows show business. It's like I said, magician. Well, he's a prestidigitator, whatever. the Prestige movie, whatever thing it was. He's a wizard. Carefully now, we want to kind of get a little extra so we have something to file down to the curve. All the hands. Aha, 2 for hands. I'm gonna file those down later. And oh, this is free. That's why it was mixed up. So we're gonna do the waist, which clearly is not very complicated. This is very 80s. People in tights. Working out. Just look it up. You'll know what I mean. Florida in the 80s. Well, Palm Beach. Miami Springs, all that. Miami. You've played Vice City. You know what it is about. Grand Theft Auto. Well, okay, that's a very old game. That was Grand Theft Auto 4. Vice City. And then they kind of skip numbers a bit. Yeah, we had like 6 by the time. Do you think there's something between GTA 4 and GTA 5? What was San Andreas? I forget. Oh yeah, basically 80s people working out in spandex. That's why you have this. And nobody questions it. Well, see, they didn't back then. I was just like, why is he wearing tights? That's a weird choice, but okay. Okay, let's find the instructions for the... It's probably on the other page. Ah, well, I'll guess what it's supposed to be. Nope. Nope. No. Come on. Oh. Maybe? Hold up. Ah, right. It goes like so. I'm just guessing what this should be. I don't see the instruction on this side. I want to turn the page. Actually, I could just turn the page over. Let me just turn the page over. I'm guessing it's right, probably. Yep, I was right. So yeah, you just do this. You just put that on there, on the axle. I should have done that before, but whatever. And then you just pop that on there. There's no... Doesn't matter which way it goes, it's symmetrical. And just a little pre-drill here and there. Probably a bad idea, because this needs to hold. But, I mean, we'll see. There we go. It's gonna be glued together someday anyway. So it's fine. So we got Vegeta's butt. Let's put that there. Let's go back to the arms. Number 4. 4 stars, so that would be the right arm. So it's this little section there. So you could potentially like kind of split, if you have 2 people building this, just split it for a rainy day with your partner just building Vegeta. That makes perfect sense. Instead of doing a puzzle, you're collaboratively building the Saiyan Prince. He's a prince, he's a royalty. Give him some respect. Doesn't get any respect. Oh, I forgot to post. If you are watching on Twitch, this is also streamed on Twitch and YouTube. But yeah, preferably go subscribe on YouTube. The quality is better. Because I don't know why, like, that's the reason I cannot stream gaming to Twitch and YouTube at the same time right now. Because it causes some kind of encoder overload, so it just freezes on both platforms. But yeah, can only do that when I'm not gaming, because this is not intensive. I don't know, that doesn't make sense, but basically, yeah, if you're on Twitch, I'm just basically advertising there. You can follow me there if you want, but I would prefer if people just subscribed on YouTube. Okay, that's for the wrist. Yep. The arm's kind of simple. Okay. These I need to do something about. That's probably not gonna do anything, but I'm gonna try anyway. Because it's kind of transferring to the white parts. You get the same problem with like red plastic. It gets transferred to. Usually it's not a problem, but this is like softer plastic and it's a bit impressionable. Oh, that's for the crossed arms, I see. It's just like one big old piece, so you don't need articulations there. So we'll just pop that on there. Where'd it go? Just scrape that off a bit here and there. There you go. Well, a bit weird, but whatever. So just connect that where it needs to go. I think like this, yes. Get in there. Right. This way? Hold up. Oh, okay. That way. There you go. That's one. So you can kind of see like it already, it is fixed in place. That's for like, because you need Vegeta moodily crossing his arms. That is required. Cell 2 in a way. Supposedly, no, I think that's the same story. Wait, what story was that? Well, I mean the Red Ribbon Army kind of, that doctor guy who made the cyborgs, he went around collecting. He sent out tiny bugs to collect DNA unbeknownst to the various people, including Vegeta and the Saiyans. So, in a way, Cell is related to all of them. His family. So that's probably why he gets his moody, like, crossed arms. They're just like all alone on his little like tournament ring. It's not a ring. Well, I just call it a ring on the square. It's tournament square. Being very moody because he got that from Vegeta. Few more stress lines on these than the other parts. Kind of giving up, are they? Okay, so that, let's see. So we need E5 onto E9, like so. Wait a minute. That doesn't seem right. That's the right arm. I'm building the left arm. Oh, it's all on the other side. It's on this side. To the right. But basically, it amounts to the same thing, just in different, just opposite. So just pop that on there. Pop that on the other side. Where are you? Oh, there it is. His arms aren't like as massive as, well, they don't have massive arms, but they do have massive necks. Okay, so then we take E13 onto there, followed by E11, which is this thing here, which goes where exactly, I don't know. Goes like this. Alright. And then we take E4. What's the muscle build-up system plus anyway? I don't see any muscle being built up here. I wonder if that's the Master Greed kit that has that. There's like, I saw like a long time ago, like a one where the, like, you flex the arm and like the biceps kind of pop out. Yeah, it's not doing a thing here. What build-up are we talking about here? That's basically simpler than a Gundam. Well, like a low-grade, old school very simple. So I think ramble. How long have I been here? 1 hour 30. Okay. So that goes on there. That was E18 and E19. Just shave that a little bit. There we go. I'll use a little bit of blue paint here just to touch those up. And then we take B3. Should fit in only one way, maybe. Yeah. Which way? This way? I think this way. And then you connect these two together, it becomes your wrist joint ball here. And the longer part goes in here. And then you can put some hands on here. There's many hands, which is nice. Just requires a bit of cleaning here and there. I'm just gonna do, I guess, these and the fist. This one easy enough. But like very nice, very like lots of hands, lots of different options. I don't think it would have made sense to give you articulated fingers, but it's like really nice selection for air quotes. Well, with the thumb here, I'm not sure how. Let's like, we can make it work. Polished it in the curve there. Oh, I said I would only do, yeah, you get like bear claw. It's very small hands though. Well, he's just not a very tall guy. I'm gonna do a lineup. It's kind of hard to like judge in the anime or even the manga, like the size differences, but you have them like built out to scale. It's like much easier. It's like it's a nice little, well, it's just nice. That way you can like kind of tell their relative sizes. You can do a Kamehameha too if you wanted. Does he ever? I don't know. There's like a fusion at some point. I'm guessing he does a Kamehameha then. Yeah, Kamehameha. Well, some random energy beam thing. Sarcasm move. Okay, I said I would do 2 hands, I'm doing all of them. Just make sure not to overfile these fingers here. And he wears white gloves because he's a gentleman. Try not to ruin the fingers there. Okay, well, I'll just... Okay, fine, I'll just leave those for later. Like I said, I'm just gonna do fist and maybe this one. I'm gonna see how it looks. Alright, so that would be the left arm, or the right arm. Which arm did I just build? It looks... Okay, so I got this. Nope, that. Wait a second. Does it matter? Hold up. That was a left arm I just built, so why does that work? Yeah, okay. I guess it's a bit hard to tell which way, because that could have been like either or. Alright, so we got this one. Let's just do the other one quickly enough. The other side of the crossed arms there. Okay. That'll work. That goes There. So that becomes, like, you just pop those on there. And that becomes his crossed arms, which is a nice little extra. Okay, so then we need this here. Which way is the... I'm assuming... Yeah, that's the front, I guess. A little more ripples there. And... should only fit in a certain way, so... There we go. Longer end goes in. And... let's try this one here. I can try. Hopefully those get too loose of a time. So that goes like so. Alright. Alright, just a second. Is that right? I feel like this should be like that. That doesn't seem right. Ah, what the heck up with his arms? Yeah, so this is the front. This goes like that. This goes like so. And... the heck? Did Did I just do... That didn't seem right at all, so yeah. Okay, that's about right now. Why are the arms like reversed? Did I get something wrong? This is... okay, fine. It looks good enough. Let's compare with the reference model there. Yeah, like the more bumpy part here is on the front. That's about right. Yep. I say yep, but I have no clue. Yeah, okay, so arms. Okay, so we got done on this side. Oops. Now we only have feet. 148 Musaiku Zaku 2. Yeah, I think I pre-ordered that. The Psycho Zaku. Wait, not Psycho Zaku, Psycho Gundam Mark 2. Okay, one of them is 6, one of them is 7. This is 6, 7, 7, 6. Hopefully we don't like confuse. I don't know if I'll ever get to... Oh, I will eventually get through all. One day, I'll catch up. It's not like I'm buying more kits than I'm building. So eventually I'll run out. And I'll retire. But yeah, I believe I did pre-order the Psycho Gundam Mark II. Just because like I built the Psycho Gundam, it was like it's a very early Universal Century kit. What is up with the music? But yeah, we'll get to those. Yeah, so I did like I was saying the Psycho Zaku is like, not Psycho Zaku. I do have the Psycho Zaku as well. From Thunderbolt. Which I need to get to eventually. I need to complete like collection of a series, each series that I have. I used to just like buy them based on how they looked. Then I build a few and like I'm missing a bunch of numbers in the series. It starts getting a bit... Is that an undergate? That is not an undergate. I don't know what that is. But yeah, I don't have... I think I'm missing a few. Thunderbolt doesn't have numbers, but I don't even think there's like that few kits in it. Because I only have very few of those. I may have built a few already. Does the... Okay, you don't even need to paint that. Yeah, 0 painting required for this thing. I guess panel lines would be fine on these little shoe treads. They're not really treads, like I said, he's wearing socks, essentially. cloth shoes. Basically socks, yeah. Oh, this one's falling off anyway. Alright, this was 6. That will be the right leg. Hopefully we got the correct leg this time, because I feel like the arms are reversed somehow. Alright, so D10, which is this, well, this is D9 and D10. Just connect those together somehow. So this goes like so, that goes like there. Before you close it, just shave the middle part there and there. Pop that together. This is not a nub, so don't file that. But yeah, I need to, someday I'll get every single one of them. Of every kit, Gundam kit ever, well, at least all the high grade ones and maybe the real grade ones. I don't know about the master grade ones. There's like literal hundreds of them, and I don't think I'll ever have enough space or money to buy all those. Okay. I need to like figure some way to like get the like a harder brush. I don't think that's doing anything, but maybe it is. Getting the glue out of here because that transfers to the plastic. Anyway, we had the knee joint, then you need D3 and D4, which are these two here. So the little thing here is at the bottom. So D3 goes here. Alright. There's a little bit of it. That'll be fine. And D4. Before you close that, just get rid of small nubs there. Just sure, yep. And then on top of that, we need D7. Yeah, there was a little bit of a weird thing on there that says do not cut, which I don't think I did, hopefully. And I guess don't file it either, except on the bottom here. And that becomes here, so that should clip on there. There we go. Although, yeah, I feel like it would have been fine too. Well, you can always press it in and kind of glue it together at some point. Alright, so then D11 with that andagato. Andagate. Where's the andagate? The andagato is here. And I didn't get all of it. Now that made the whole andagate thing pointless. It's like, it's nice and all that you want to like avoid like a nub on the outside, but then the undergate creates a gap because you can't properly file it away, remove it. Well, you remove too much of it and then it's like a bigger gap. Okay, and that goes there. And we need D2 plus D6 plus D8 plus D2, D6, D8. Where do you point? Like that? Why? Oh, well, whatever. That's fine. And then D2 on the other side. Just make sure to get that up there. Yeah, I do the same, like, sorry, just reading your comment there. So yeah, I do also like buy the kits that I like initially. Especially if I haven't watched the series, if I don't remember all of it. Then I start building a few and I like, yeah, I need to get the rest of it. It's like the collector's itch. Okay, need a thing there to kind of press these together. There we go. And then that goes into D5, which also has an andagato. And it's in a weird spot, you can't really file the nub that's left over. Would have been fine on the outside. Alright, so that goes there. And then D1. Is that the muscle build-up system? It just seems a bit... I don't see the plus. How is this plus? Oh, I see. Well, no, I don't. I guess it kind of wiggled a bit. There's some give, maybe? No, there's no give. I figured it would like give a little bit, but no, it does not. And then that whole thing connects to here. There we go. I guess it's like lines. I guess you shouldn't like glue these together because it kind of, there's a little bit of a give, I guess, in certain situations where it moves a bit. Alright, so then go to this section here. So that's, we need B10, B7, and where's B10? I'm missing one. No. Not this. Where's the other one? Oh, there it is. Okay, so B10 plus B7 plus B11. Just get those middle nubs there and then join those together. I forgot a middle nub there. There we go. And that goes into the shoe, which is just this plus. There's very few parts, but well, not very few parts. Fewer parts than I'm used to seeing with these kits. Well, it's barely 2 hours, I guess, right now, build time. And probably nobody like new is watching, but if you are new and you're watching, do subscribe or do share these places. That's the thing that's gonna help. If just like one person posts this on their alternate account on Twitter or something. I don't know where people post these things. It's like a Japanese, well, like a social media thing for only for like mostly Japanese customers where all the weebs hang out. Maybe I should post there, but then I'm probably gonna get attacked or something for being some weirdo who does plastic models wrong. And that goes on here, but I feel like there's a little bit missing there. There you go, a little bit of a nub there. And there you go, foot. Very simple foot. I feel like there's been more complex feet than this for Figure Eyes. Or maybe simpler, I don't know. No, maybe not, because like he has actual toes, so he can like do. I feel like Goku's kit doesn't have that, but I've seen a Figure Eyes kit with like way more complex feet. I can't remember which one. Yeah, it's basically a sock that he's wearing here. And put that ankle bit in there, pop it in there, pop that in there. And make sure you got all the nubs out on this. Yep, more or less. And finally, why is this a ball joint? Oh, I see. So it is a boot, but yeah, nice. It's a boot, but like the rim kind of is a bit wobbly, so that makes perfect sense. Like right leg, at least, yeah, that is a right leg, not a left leg. So as we got this leg right, leave that here. 4 seasons of Vegeta should be staring at us. From a distance, looking very blurry. Alright, so then we do the last, yeah, that's the last few runners left here. I need to like keep some of these around to like show. But yeah, it's a very interesting system that we had here. This is the Handagate. Not the Handagate system, but like the way the runners are kind of crumble while they kind of split. You can easily like twist, like not twist, like wiggle them apart, and you have all the parts connected to they're related to a single. Okay. You have all the parts related to like a limb or a body part grouped together by some, not just a letter, but some alternate indicator, which is very nice. Like that way, it's like very easy. And you just split them apart first, and then you just nip everything in the whole group. And you save quite a lot of time and energy looking for things. It's a very nice system. haven't seen... I wonder if this is the most recent kit I have from Bandai. This is entirely possible. This is 2023. I need to check. I feel like maybe I built something from 2024. This is 2023, so this is very, very recent. And I still haven't gotten my Jikukes. And that thing from that Netflix series, let me just keep those around. Well, no, I don't really need those. I'll just in case. Yeah, it's like either there's a shortage or something, or just so many pre-orders. Not everybody's getting theirs. I mean, I could probably get it. Well, you can probably buy it from like at the higher price from somewhere else. But yeah, no, I already ordered it, so I'm not gonna cancel my order and risk buying it somewhere else at a higher price. Yeah, I think this might be the most recent Bandai kit I've built. Alright, so let's do the same thing. This time for the left leg. Start with the knee. Just get that one out. Alright, so then this is D18 plus D19. Easy enough. D13 plus D14. Okay. Where is the... It's like you file these and you introduce stress lines, which is kind of defeats. Like you sand it and it will like cause like white streaks to appear. Like the harder plastic was like a bit easier. It behaved a bit better when sanded. This one I feel like leaves like more damage on the surface. Or you maybe need like special filing tools for it. Alright, the one with the undergate over there. Actually, this might work better. Yeah, that worked better. Because I feel like... Okay, so just get that like so. Alright. So, this thing plus that thing. This is D20 plus D21, like so. 2016 actually, and that goes there. And we'll need something to press these together. And then that goes there, I think. Yes, and that goes... Actually, this goes like so. And that closes on top of there. Let's get those little nubs out. Yeah, it's like very easy to like scratch out this thing. You'll need to do some touch-ups in that. So then the feet there, very quick and easy. Alright, so that goes on there. Press those together and into there. Just make sure I got nubs we needed. Get all the nubs out. No, forgot this part. Yeah, should have. Forgot this little part there. Stab it, twist, and twist. There we go. You slip the boot. No, that's about it. There we go. All the feet. Obviously got the hands here, but that's all the parts that we need to build this. As the stand there, we're not going to do that. Alright. Start here. Get it. Okay, so we start with the legs here. Get our waist, pop that on there, very easy. Just make sure this one's pointing outwards. And pop. Hey, you can do splits. You want to line those up a bit though. The waist is a bit, I don't know, many gaps in there. Which I guess is inevitable if you want like the full range. Not of motion, but very stable though. Survives the poke test so far. Then the chest there. You had the option of like doing this arm, these arms there, just like pop them there and lock them into place, kinda. And that becomes that, or that's, well, actually I should show that afterwards. Pop that out. So left arm, or right arm rather. I think that's a right arm. Oh, that's a left arm, my bad. I don't know left from right. You can also do fake 8. This one is kind of stuck in there. To be a bit. There we go. It's not polycaps. We can kind of do that still. I mean, it's like it doesn't grip as much. You can still do like a thing, and finally, there we go. There we go. Vegeta. Very classy with his spandex suit. It's very 80s of him. He's an old man stuck in the 80s. Yeah, Vegeta. There we go. And now I guess we do the review of this thing. We finished building it. Let's put our tools away so we don't hurt ourselves. I say that and I almost hurt myself. I probably shouldn't put that. Putting a pointy blade facing upwards. Alright, so yeah, this has been the build of Figure Standard. It's a, I don't know if they call it a renewal version, but it's like a 20 new spec version, it says. It's a new spec version of Vegeta from, wait, what? I didn't see this before. Gallic Gun. Well, I guess they name techniques. I didn't think they named techniques. They don't actually shout the names of the techniques. I don't remember that. Maybe I missed it. That'd be weird if like Frieza was like yelling, like saying whatever finger thing, finger beam. Maybe he does. I don't know. I haven't watched the English version, the US version that much. I wonder if there's like a UK version. I want to watch that one. There might be a UK version of Dragon Ball. That'd be interesting. I need to look it up. But yeah. Okay, so basically the neck kind of, you can go up a little bit and down a little bit. You can actually look up. Hey, look at that. That's interesting. That is unusual. Like you don't usually, they're not usually able to like look up, but this guy can look up. So yeah, this is Vegeta. So you can do all sorts of that. This is from the Cell era. Super Saiyan, blah blah blah, Frieza's gang. Reverse training. You gotta. This is from 2023, so you do get English along with the Japanese, so you can read along a bit with the story. Although you only get like 1 page of backstory here. There's a color guide here, but you really don't need to paint anything. Yeah, absolutely no paint needed. You can, however, you should, well, I will just touch this up a little bit just to make those stress lines kind of disappear a bit. It's just a quick cover up. To hide these small imperfections there. There's a few stress lines here and there that's kind of showing. You don't really have to paint like this kit. Like I said, no paint necessary whatsoever. Just a few touch up here with a Sharpie. Light blue. When you add it on top of this darker blue, it like doesn't really show. So the nice thing about it, it's very articulated. Let's take a look at the leg there. You have, yeah, full range. You got a toe movement here, which is nice. So you can do all sorts of things, I guess. For no reason. You gonna fall down or stay up or what? Yeah, you can do all sorts of like not so nice. They do have like a Super Saiyan version of this where the eyebrows are also yellow. So, well, I'm assuming they do, because I've seen the Super Saiyan version of this, but it's a bit of an older kit. But I like the default ones too. So the way they look, this one is like, it's very like the articulation. Okay, the head comes off a little bit easier than I would like, but the neck kind of sinks in a little bit. If you want to be moody, it goes out and up a little bit more. Okay, maybe not. I think I need to like do something to get this to kind of stick in there. But the neck kind of like sinks in and sinks out a little bit. So you can actually, it's a little bit more like the chest kind of, oh, the chest actually moves a little bit up, a little bit down. So the whole, you can like, it's like a breathing kind of movement there. Goes up and goes down. So now the neck is a bit more exposed. So you don't pull on the neck, I guess lift the chest. So yeah, like very nice articulation here. Okay, maybe not. Well, I guess because of his bodybuilding, like he can't Like that's the curse of bodybuilders. They cannot touch their shoulders. Although you should be able to. Is that even correct? Is this the inner arm? Is this the outer arm? What? I feel like that's the outer arm. That is how it should be. Is running very fast. It's a very short man. Very nice. Yeah, you do get lots of faces. You get 4 faces, which is kind of like, this is P Bandai territory. Like, this is not the P Bandai kit. Definitely not a P Bandai kit, but you get 4 faces, 4 different levels of anger at things, and 1 smiling face. So that's the only 4 emotions that Vegeta has: annoyed, angry, furious, and condescending. So yeah, you can, like, the way to change the faces, of course, the same as, well, similar for most figurized kits. You have to, like, wiggle the hair off, and it looks terrifying, and you kind of pop that out. I forgot to shave some fuzz off the thing here, so then, like, it has a lot of movement in the spine too, so fair amount of movement in the spine and the neck all together. And then it can actually look up, which is like a novelty, and you can, like, swap the faces, of course, and you can just pop the bangs, I guess. So basically, which character exists now? You have no idea. We just changed the haircut a bit. You have no idea what this is. Yeah, but yeah, this is, you can change the face with a little bit of effort, and pop that back on. The arms leaving us. And there's no polycaps in here, but so yeah, sometimes it seems a bit like the arm's gonna fall out. I said it wasn't like figurize are basically action figures, but that's not entirely true. You can't really, like, play with them a lot. Yeah, for posing, mostly for display. But they do have, like, it's like, yay! Oh, and the neck can, like, he can do, like, that, which is, like, not, it's kind of uncommon. Like, that's a feature. Like, the neck can, like, the head can, like, tilt from side to side. So he can, like, dodge punches to the face. And now he's like, yay! And yeah, you do have also, which is kind of like very interesting, like the number of hands that you get. You get a large number, like 4 sets of hands. Well, 1, 2, 5 sets. Hold on, 1, 2, 5 sets of hands? That's a lot of hands. Yeah, no, that. Yeah, 5 sets of hands. Basically fists and then a bunch of, like, different things. And this is, like, I'm guessing air quotes. No, there's probably, like, some technique here, but, like, he's doing air quotes. It's a fun kit. Actually, let me just go get some of the other ones. Actually, I already have them nearby. Just give me a sec. We have the biggest one. This is the size difference between Vegeta and Cell. And we also got Krillin for size comparison here. He's not much taller than Krillin, what the heck? And also oops. This guy. That's a weird portrait, but that's all the Dragon Ball kits I have so far. Yeah, Cell being the biggest one. Vegeta's like kind of short. Like he's shorter. I thought he was a little bit taller than that. Maybe I'm just having his knees bent. That's why. His explaining thing like a scientist, and he's mad. Yeah, these are like very different generations. These two are kind of older. This one's like the most recent. So you can kind of, I don't wonder if this one, yep, can you? No, you cannot. You cannot, I guess you can kind of vaguely look up. They're all like kind of designed to be able to look Cell in the face. Cell is designed to kind of look down at them. Yeah, so it's this kind of works. They're all from like the same era in the TV show. Meaning this is all from the Cell era. And they're all kind of designed to work together. Yeah, you can look up and it's like explaining like why it should be allowed to double park on the venue of the Cell games. What's up with your arm? Oh, okay. This one needs some work, I guess. One part need to change his face to be able to look up that high. But yeah, it's interesting, like there. Oh, and of course we have the arm here, the already crossed arm, which you can like swap these two together and like do the signature Vegeta moodiness. Let's get this out. Yeah, you got multiple faces you can choose from. And we're gonna go with Smug. And you have a smugness contest here. You just pop that out. So basically the arms become fixed in place. And his brain is missing, so we're gonna put that back on. He's very smug that he can like cross his arms better than Cell. Yes, because he's short, he's like designed to be able to look up. All manner of weird things can happen. The more kits you have, the weirder the situations you can kind of design. Hiding behind here. I think that's okay. But yeah, you can kind of just... But yeah, it's lots of fun. Yeah, the more you get, like, you build some few of those, you're kind of like, okay, I need to get more of them. So that's where we are right now. So I'm gonna do like classic. There's a few like kind of, I guess the leg there, because like it's supposed to be very flexible, so you can do all sorts of things. You can do a split with your arms crossed, with your toes bent. I don't know. I think it's interesting. Yes. This is a sticker. The back too is a sticker. I think Krin's the only one who still has the, for whatever reason, in the Cell games, is still like sporting the, like the Kami Sennin, the turtle hermit guy. What's his name in? I forget. It was called, I think in the French version it was like the Genius Tortoise, which is basically the literal translation of that. You can do stuff like that and keep smiling. But yeah, the only thing that's kind of weirding me out is like the waist there, like the crotch area is kind of thin, and you can kind of see inside quite easily. It is meant to be like that, so you can do like lots of very... I guess you can do the same as well, but not quite as well. You can do like straight ahead. This is like an older version, like an older generation of... They're quite big. It's 1/12 scale. It's always 1/12 scale. Usually 1/12 scale. Well, mostly 1/12 scale. Let's say that. And he's like very meekly bowing. But still being mischievous. Looking over you. Well, the head falls off, but you get the point. Is all. How do you do? The neck is supposed to like go up a little bit, but I feel like I'm not sure if it's the chest that's supposed to do that or what. Interesting little tidbit here about the boots. It kind of wiggles, which kind of, it's fine. Like it's not like the tibia is like floppy or anything. His bones are floppy, and the thing is just like, okay, maybe a bit, but it's just like a little extra flexibility here on the joints. So you gotta play with those a little bit. Basically not bad at all. It's a really good kit. I would highly recommend you attempt to acquire it. I don't know if they're gonna... This is from 23. I don't know if they like start... Well, I've seen a few Dragon Ball Super kits which I don't really care for. Haven't watched Dragon Ball Super, so no clue what's going on in that show. I do know Vegeta Denzo's a bit, but that's about it. But yeah, this one's pretty good. Like, it's pretty good. There's a few like odd things. Like if you this is for posing mostly. So yeah, you may want to like, you're gonna spend some time adjusting the waist area so it's not so weird. But yeah, you can do some pretty decent things here. There's no hole for the there's no hole for an action base, like no 3-meter hole, so you do have to use that grappling thing here. There's a little claw thing that grapples the back, so you cannot use, for realism's sake, why would you have a hole in the back? Most figurized kits tend to have like a hole in the back for like for an action base to make it easier, just like display rather than have a grippy thing. But like this one's like they went like in a different direction and just like no hole for this one. But yeah, overall really nice kit. 4 faces, which is a few more, like at least one more than we usually get. 10 hands, so 5 pairs. Some sarcasm ones, some like jazz hands, I guess, ones, and some like regular fighting ones for all sorts of shenanigans you can think of. It's a very decent kit. Like I don't imagine this is what figurized kits are going to be like in the future, which is not too bad. The only problem I have is like the plastic. I mean, starting at least with Witch from Mercury, it gets a little crumblier, a little softer. It's a little hard, like difficult to file cleanly. It like always leaves like shavings everywhere. But other than that, like it's easier to cut, yeah, but it's also like harder to clean. I need to like touch up these little things. Just a little touch up here and there. Just to like hide the white spots there. That might be a bit too dark. Anyway, very nice kit. Quite fun, especially those quotes. Yeah, I'll probably leave it in that pose. So yeah, like again, the 4 seasons of Vegeta here. This is, yeah. Again, I mean, they got all of them, so it's perfect. Alright, so I think that's all I have to say. Like, it's a very nice kit, nice. Okay, there was something about like muscle build-up system plus. Why did it say that? Somewhere on the box. Must as well, yeah, I don't get it. I don't. It's fancy words that mean nothing. I don't know what. Maybe that there's some. Like it's very similar to like all the other. Yeah, I don't see it anywhere, but yeah, it's somewhere. Oh, there we go. Muscle build-up system plus for whatever. The muscle don't build up anything. You can flex all you want, nothing's gonna happen. Okay, it moves a tiny bit, but it's not supposed to. So there's no real benefit there I can see. It's just static, more or less. But yeah, it's still, otherwise, it's still very fun. Lots of opportunities for What if they have like Trunks with his like super beefed up? Like there was a point like where he was fighting Cell and it was like super like buff. I wonder if they have that. It'd be an interesting comparison. Yeah, but yeah, you can do like a hip. What's it called? Uneven thing easily enough. So yeah, like the articulation of this thing is like way better. Okay, so I'm gonna do you. That's pretty nice. Yeah, it's nice. Like the arm, the head can like lean. Like he's like being all his smug. His usual smugness is coming through. Alright, so I think I'll leave it like this, and yeah, this has been the build of Figurized Standard Vegeta new spec version kit from 2023, so fairly recent. So this is a very new spec. Had some interesting build techniques, like the way the runners were separated. That was like very nice. Interesting, like the body is like constructed in a way that it's not bad at all. I can't think of another way to describe it. Trying to get the full thing. There you go. More or less. Alright, so yeah, that was a build of Vegeta. Yeah, very good. Like the fact that they give you like, well, they don't like fixed hand poses like on Gundams. Like I would, like for example, if a perfect grade kit comes with like only fixed posed for the hands, I'm kind of annoyed. But this one, like, it works. Like you have like this fixed posed segment here for the arms, which works perfectly for this thing. And like it matches. It is perfect. You still have the regular arms for like other things that you want, but yeah, this is nice. Okay, anyway, so enough of the review, enough of the talking. So that was the build of Vegeta, new spec version from 2023, from Dragon Ball Z or Z, depending on where you are. And yeah, it's from the Cell era, clearly, not anything recent. So it's a kit from 2023. That's from a show from 30. More than 30 years ago. Okay, so yeah, I'll leave you with this. Hope you liked it, and I'll be back Thursday for more stuff. So thanks for watching, and have a good night. Do like, subscribe. If you're watching on Twitch, I guess I'd rather you subscribe on YouTube, really. Yeah, do share it, please. Yeah, thanks Marcel, Kid Robot. Thanks anybody who watched, and yeah, see you guys Thursday for more stuff. All right, bye.